I believe our draft is almost ready. Here
There
we
you
are.
go. Oh, wow. So, of course, with these bans being thrown out. So,
Okay, the Joker being taken by Will Gaming again, but they have the ace of Will Era.
Interesting choice, considering it did just fail like a few minutes ago. And what do you think about this Joker pick? Do you think they're gonna try to mix it up this time?
well, you know what? It's going to make for... I'm actually interested in seeing, okay, so this could actually be a viability if they do indeed go for this Violet pick here. At least it kind of balances things out, wherein at least in the earlier parts, you have that reliable damage through Violet, and in the later parts, you have, if ever... Okay, that's Will Gaming. So,
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for Will
but-
Gaming.
Yeah, they did actually ban Murad this time, so that was actually also essential for Will New Era
Right.
last game. Last pick.
Wow. For the meantime, though, look at the left side of the map. Will New Era has 4 members on Punish. What do you think they're gonna do with that? They have a Cricknack. They have a oh good. Let's change it up. So triple punish composition nonetheless. Bent's keeping up on that Senil. We have seen Bent's Senil go off the handle
Indeed.
a few games ago, as well as NE717 on that Irie.
And I'm wondering if you're going to notice as earlier on the ban phase, for the blue side, they banned out the Zephys. And for the other team, for Will Gaming, they had to choose which was the lesser evil. Of course, they didn't want to deal with that Murad again. But in the process, of course, Senya was left open. So let's go ahead and see, though, how that's going to work out. Because like Rockhart mentioned, that was a pretty kick butt Senya that we saw in the previous matches.
This one ban, I mean, of course, it's basically a new game, so that's why you just have one ban, and there's a limited pool right now.
That's right.
But yeah, I mean, you can't escape something with just one ban, so can't really play around that. But how are you liking the draft of Will Gaming coming into this game?
Oh, man.
Is it better than earlier, or what do you think?
I think they kind of listened to what I said.
Yeah,
I don't know. They went for, okay, you don't want just Joker. Here's a Violet for you. But I'm not sure if that's enough though. You did see the Senyo ult pick.
Exactly.
That was the critical thing that was missing. I think that was a critical thing that was missing on Will Gaming's composition. They want that Senyo to protect the rest of not just Joker, but their front line as well. Because once the front line falls, Joker's not gonna do much, right?
And to make things a little bit more trickier, it's the fact that since they did not get that Senial, looking at the damage coming across the board from Will Gaming, New Era utilizing that Senial is actually going to make things even more trickier as far as even if they have the additional damage to the Violet, we'll just have to see.
Okay, but that's enough talk. Here's more action, and we'll have Not Butters and Asarai for give that. That's Amplifier, of course. Go ahead.
Yes, it's Amplifier. Yeah, go for it, man. Alright, so I just have one question for you. Are you ready to see Batman? I don't even know what to say to that, honestly. Hi, guys. Let's forget that happened. I'm Amplifier. This is Astra. We're going to be going into the second game. Let's see if Will Gaming can finally make it back, you know, make themselves, or rather prove themselves to be the better sister team against their sister team, Will New Era. But honestly, you know, earlier, it seemed... Well, actually, to be fair, it seems like Will Gaming actually does have a chance, right, to actually beat Will New Era, because during the first half of the first game, they were actually doing well. It's just that they were not able to protect their carry, which was Joker from Murad. So now we're seeing Murad's not here. But yeah, we'll see if Will Gaming can improve the performance for this game.
It could be also because Will Gaming had a different mindset on how they should have actually played the composition, because they always try to stick as a 5-man composition, right? But their team or their roster, how they actually built it in terms of the heroes, might not actually have shown or shined in that particular situation. Maybe the possibility for them was to go for like a 1-3-1 kind of split, allowing the Tara or the Zuka to actually create some pressure in the side lanes, maybe gravitating 1 to 2 heroes or something, and winning out the duel. But, well, it could also be just them wanting to make sure that they can actually fight 5v5 rather than like 3v5 or something like that. But yeah, I mean, game 1's done, and game 2, well, it's the first time that we're gonna be seeing Batman
and Joker on the same team too. That's gonna be pretty interesting, I think. We haven't Oh, wait, is this
Okay.
the first time we're seeing Batman this whole game?
Yes, yes,
Yeah, it is
yes, I think
actually.
so.
And, well, I'm pretty sure he's still a viable jungler. As we know, he did take punish for this game, so he is going to be the jungler for Will Gaming side. Will New Era, like we said, because this whole day, you know, if you guys have been watching, we saw the performance of Clutch Guild, right? And
Yeah.
everyone agrees that they seem to be one of the strongest teams, if not the strongest team of the day. And right now, it seems like Will New Era is actually the one who can sort of give them the fight that they deserve. But if Will Gaming can actually step up in this best of 5 and defeat Will New Era, then I think that's going to be pretty huge, because we're looking at Will New Era as one of the best top 2 along with Clutch Guild. If Will Gaming can beat them, I think that really sort of redeems them for their performance for today.
We'll just have to see. I mean, there's still so much on the line for both of these teams.
Yeah.
Knowing that they're sister teams, they're gonna be like, of course, if any one of them wins, it's fine. They're both happy because, of course, they're in the same organization. But the biggest thing to that is who is the better in the organization. So, like,
Yeah.
it's a tournament for them to know who's the better in this in this
their own
line
group?
of this line of teams,
Yeah.
and at the same time, who's better in our own family of teams, right?
Yeah, that should be actually pretty interesting. But so far, it actually seems like we're going to have a sort of mirror image of the first half of the game. It does seem pretty stale. Oops, I was wrong. Actually, they're going to be ganking this bot lane. Joker actually forced, or rather Violet forced the flicker away from Kriknak there along with Irie. They were able to pull, or rather to force Violet to flicker away, so that is still a win for them. This means they can actually start to pressure the Abyssal Dragon once they hit that level 4 maybe. Does give them an advantage.
All right, so aside from that, we're going to talk a little bit more about this Batman. What can he actually bring into the fight right now? He is a highly mobile assassin that has a lot of invisibility to be able to just basically come out from the shadows and obliterate a single target. So we'll just have to see if Amos can actually make that happen. But now DKF, or Dkfa, is going to get pursued in the top lane by New Era as they try to go for the Spirit Sentinel. But on the other side, Will Gaming will go for the mid-tier one.
Yikes, I actually don't think that's a worthy trade. I think Will Gaming would win if they got the tower. But actually, they're able to defend it anyway while getting away with the Sentinel. So that does kind of go onto Will New Era's side. And just to point out, by the way, we're seeing a triple punish from Will New Era. So this might actually sort of dictate their moves in the future to really focus on, you know, these objectives like the Abyssal Dragon, like the Sentinel, and eventually Dark Slayer. That's actually going to be pretty interesting. But the problem with going triple punish, of course, is that you don't have as much heals, for example, as the opposing team. So maybe that's something that Will Gaming can take advantage of. Maybe they can force fights and use their additional talents. Oh my goodness. Oh, there goes the first blood, ladies and gentlemen. Will Gaming getting the start they really wanted. Not only do they get a kill at bot lane as well as the DS lane, so that's going to look good for them at the first 3 minutes of the game.
There should have not been a cause here or a chance for them to actually have gotten the kill on the bottom. The top was granted because it was Lubu as well as the Batman, you know, going for the engagement. But the bottom lane one, Irie was just a bit too overextended, and he got, well, a little bit what he deserved for that one. And that's just going to allow Will Gaming to get 2 kills, as well as even transition a top tier 1. Going to be a little bit of that cherry on top, and an Abyssal Dragon as well. So everything really falling into their favor. Rubik's is going to stop them in their tracks. Malik going in.
Oh my goodness, that's actually Will New Era going to be taking the Abyssal Dragon that Will Gaming started. And I think they actually got a kill aside from steal. So Kriknak able to secure the double kill there, finishing off Violet. Batman trying to land the ult. I believe he actually missed there, and he's going to be forced to back away. So yikes, things not looking so good for Will Gaming as they try to get that Abyssal Dragon. I think that may have been a greedy move. Kriknak, he's actually getting locked down here.
The heal
Oh
though!
no, Batman! Will he secure the kill? No, he's actually going to go down. The ultimate. Kriknak actually gets the kill there, and Joker going to be forced to back away as well. Cannot save his rival.
In the words of the great Eric Cartman from South Park, respect my authority, as is said once again by Benz on the Zenial. The damage reduction that his ultimate gives allowed Miggy to survive all of that damage output coming out from Will Gaming, and even netting them those, I think, 1 to 2 kills. But of course, with great response comes great responsibility, as Dkfa actually taking the top tier 2 right now, but he's going to get punished for that one. But still, that is 2 turrets already down in the top lane against New Era.
Yeah, that's actually pretty interesting that he was able to secure 2 turrets so quickly. This could actually be something that Will Gaming could exploit, because now that Lubu's free And like we mentioned, there are more talents meant for team fighting on the side of Will Gaming. Maybe they can start to go on for the roams and look for the kills, because we're seeing that it seems Will Gaming succeeds best when they're picking off these targets one by one, because you have the lockdown, right? Batman can go invisible using the Dark Knight and just pop out anywhere. You've got the nice follow-up from the Joker and Violet from far away as well because of their range. So maybe that's the kind of strategy they want to go for to finally beat their sister team.
They should be looking for some really fast pickoffs here.
Oh,
if
no.
not, the Chognar might be able to stop them in their tracks. Nice shot coming in from Malik. But will they be able to actually follow that up, as there is a huge wall blocking the pathway of Miggy as well as into Rubik's. And here, Neil is in the mid lane with the Irie, could actually punish right now Malik, as he is dangerously low in terms of the HP. But it seems like that's not going to happen. And check this out, Amplifier. Bence versus Dukfa is actually going in favor of the Lubu, because Bence never really had the chance to get his, mojo going, his itemizations to be able to absorb as much against the Lubu. And this is allowing Lubu to actually go for that split push potential, giving a lot of leeway here for Will Gaming.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, now that's going to be an Abyssal Dragon going over to Will Gaming. The middle clash was actually kind of weird, a little bit chaotic from both sides, because Will Gaming, Batman, that was bad positioning. He gets caught out actually on the wall there, not able to escape. But at the same time, Will New Era was not able to contest that Abyssal Dragon. So mistakes, I guess, from both sides. Now we're going to be seeing them sort of converge into this mid lane. Gold lead still, of course, on Will New Era's favor, but maybe that Abyssal Dragon may help, as well as the tower advantage. Well, actually, the tower advantage is gone now, because it's actually 2-2 on the tower score.
So here's actually how New Era kind of put a little bit of a band-aid fix on what was happening against the Lubu. What they did was, okay, before that, they're just going to go actually aggress on the Lubu right now. They're going to be going against Dukfa, and Lubu shouldn't be able to get away from this one, and Miggy will be on the bloodbath.
Yeah, overextending there.
Yeah, but just like I said, is they're just going to allow Zenial not to actually be the split pusher right now. He's going to keep the Lubu in check, while the other members of New Era will try to force out these objectives against Will Gaming.
Yeah, Batman actually tried to initiate the fight there, but I think he may regret that. That's actually Quicknack moving in for the kill, and he's actually going to be able to... Oh, actually, no, he does not survive there. That's going to be the shutdown, though, by Joker. Will they continue to move in? Actually, they do not. And that's going to be... Actually, I can't even count the kills for that one. I don't know who... I don't know actually who won that fight.
I think it's a 1-for-1, but because of that, there's going to be an opening here for New Era to get this bottom tier 2. And what looked like to have been a really good start for Will Gaming, because of how the Lubu has been, dissecting this map, is starting to falter, because, of course, the more that our towers get taken down, the lesser you can actually take away from the outside of the map. And mobility-wise, it feels like New Era has the faster comp. They got the Irie, they have the Crickneck as well, aside from the Zenial. And this is just, they're trying to run around circles against Will Gaming, and Will Gaming has to make something happen right now.
Oh, there's going to be another clash there. One actually goes down. That's Alice out of the fighting Cricknack. Oh my god, that's the worst spot for you to be in right now, in the middle of so many members. But there's the follow-up right now. Joker trying to get a safe position to move back. Amos is going to go down. That's Will New Era continuing to do this, but it's a 2v4. They seem really confident right now with the Chognar right now as well, and with Bence. Wait, this is actually kind of weird. Malok, or rather Lubu, is going to go down. Oh, the tower damage, helping Malok, trying to survive. That's actually Senial trying to finalize this kill. Can he do it? The tower damage! Ooh, not enough there, actually.
He came from the sky to just say hi and say goodbye to all of his opponents. But while all of that was happening, while Zenial was just doing Zenial things, tanking department, damage department, Irie has been split pushing in the top lane, claiming the top tier 2.
4-2 on the third score, just like that. We did. Oh, well, now it's 5-2. We did not notice that actually happening as we were going through the game. Irie, she may not necessarily be present during the fights, but she's clearly succeeding in her role of split pushing in the other lanes, and that's actually an opening that they've been, I think, exploiting for the past maybe 5 minutes. It's actually 4,000 gold lead on the side of Will New Era. So sometimes while Will Gaming looks like they're doing well in the team fights, in reality they're losing out on objectives.
Exactly. And it's really adamant right now. From us viewers here, we're seeing a 4,000 lead right now. And it seems like New Era will add that more with the Abyssal Dragon going into their hands once again. Will Gaming really wanted to go for the contest, but they couldn't do too much. They're afraid of this dual composition that the Chognar as well as the Alice brings onto the fight, and it seems like they're just gonna give it away, and the Darkslayer might be another one here. Lubu might actually get caught as Miggy is gonna be engaging hard onto him.
Yeah, that's actually Irie gonna be moving in as well with the rest of the team. Lubu trying to do what he can, but he's really low. He's gonna have to back out. There's gonna be the shock. They're coming in from Malok. He's able to land a 3-man knock up there, and now he's starting to move in. Slowly, the members of Will Gaming are going down one by one, and Joker is so far away. One of the main damage dealers of the team is not present during that fight, and that's going to give a huge lead now for Will New Era.
I just have to say, the composition of New Era, even though Malak did a great knockup, the startup of Benz, the Chognar again with the cleanse, and the CC that Alice provides, denied everything that Will Gaming wanted to follow up on that one because, you know, the Malak gets a knockup, good. But then after that, the crowd control just spews out.
Erased.
Yeah, and then, you know, New Era just counters out with their own crowd control, and Will Gaming are stuck in a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, I mean, every time you see the Chognar and the Alice, you always have to be afraid of grouping up like that. Because when you do, they're able to put their abilities so well together. There's going to be another fight. I think Will New Era is getting caught out for overextending. Can they make it back, though? Is there enough damage? Joker getting very, very low. And that's going to be Seniel trying to finalize the kill along with Chognar. I think that's going to be a 1-for-1. And apparently, it's still worth, despite the overstay for New Era. Chognar still trying to help Seniel, but he is going to go down finally from overstaying there. Though, even though some members go down, there's still the split push from the Irie.
Yeah. Salt runs deep through their veins, but nah, I'm just kidding. the mindset there that went into the brains of the members of Will Gaming was that, like you said, they overextended. They have very little resources in terms of the HP and the mana, so they thought that they can actually punish right now New Era, and at the same time, there was a lacking amount of members from New Era there, so they thought that the Batman can actually be, again, you know, invisible, trying to look for pickoffs, and then Will Gaming will follow through. The problem is, New Era had such a good advantage already in terms of the items, as well as they were actually prepared that New Will Gaming will try to do that, that they kind of like countered what Will Gaming wanted to do without even doing too much. They baited in Will Gaming because Will Gaming had that false sense of confidence or security.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just because you outnumber doesn't necessarily mean you're going to outdamage. And now the rest of the members of New Era going to slowly crash onto Will Gaming.
No
That's going to
way.
be Batman not able to escape. And now the rest of the members are diving in as well. We don't care about this tower. There's so much damage coming off from New Era right now, and slowly the members are just crumbling. That's going to be a double kill for Kriknak as they slowly knock on to this very much exposed core. Triple kill for Miggy. You can take away his Murad, but he's not going to stop assassinating the rest of your team. And ladies and gentlemen, the second game in this best of 5 is going to go over to Will New Era.
They didn't even take a Darkslayer.
And just like that, 12 minutes in.
Just like that. I mean, it really looked like at the start Will Gaming had a good chance because they got, I believe, the kills as well as a lot of contest on the Abyssal Dragon.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the rotations coming out as well as, I guess, how New Era just used their composition to the fullest of extent, even though they were actually behind for a little bit, worked so well in their favor.
Yeah, and I mean, now, you know, you have to start to worry as Will Gaming because they have one game left for them to extend in this best of 5, and they changed up their composition. You know, like Rockhart was saying, we thought that this was going to be a composition where maybe they could succeed. You know, you had the Violet, you had the Joker, you had the carries, and then you had the dive initiate potential as well for Malok and Lubu. So that was pretty interesting, but actually I just heard that that was actually the last game for this series. So pretty much Will New Era will be...
Oh, right.
They had a one-game advantage, so pretty much, even though they only won 2 games so far, because of the one-game advantage, it actually makes it a 3-0 in favor of Will New Era. So
we totally forgot that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason why they have a one-game advantage is because they are the top seed for this tournament. So they actually have, you know, that
nice bonus.
Yeah, that nice bonus that gives it an advantage, but it was well deserved. I mean, those 2 games felt like it would actually have been a 3-game if we went for 1.
Yeah.
But kudos to Will Gaming. So to break it down even further, we're going to drop it to our analyst desk. So guys, break it down.
Oops, that didn't go as